Hello guys, quick but very important video for us to review the most common mistakes of dentists when they are charging their patients. And this is not only out of actual statistics and evidence, but also out of experience, since I'm teaching 16 years students and seeing them becoming successful dentists or not. So without further ado, let's see those 5 most common mistakes that dentists usually commit when they are charging their patients. And the first one you already have on your screen. Take a look at the monitor of this dentist. So the dentist is explaining as a product and not as a service. And this is a tricky question because if the dentist thinks that this is just a product, a crown for example, then if you charge more than the other dentist, why you are charging more since it's just a crown? So of course there are differences of materials and other things, but this is a specialized service. There is the difference of how much you studied. Take a look at this. So we have here the diploma of Harvard from this dentist here on your screen, a lot of diplomas. Those are courses, postgraduate courses, and this is an investment that is supposed to come back to you as a dentist, with interest, of course. So don't forget about this. We need to show to the patients that this is a specialized service. So that's the first common mistake. And how to do that? First of all, we need to explain the procedure, of course, properly. We explain because this is some difficult procedures, and we need to explain for the patients to understand why the formation of the professional is also important. And this is communication with the patient. That's why it's very important that you have a very good relationship with your clients, with your patients, because lack of communication is also a big problem for you to charge your patients. The second mistake is confusing the patient when charging each step, because sometimes we have different steps, just like in this case here that we have the implant, for example, which costs something, and then there is the abutment, and the crown, the final crown, the implant supported crown, and the patient needs to pay to all those things. But the patient wants to know the final price. The patient wants the final result. Don't forget about this. If you want to explain details of each step, then focus as well on the final price of the final result, at least the expected final result, because the course of the treatment, as you guys know, might change according to the conditions of the patient and of the dental arch, for example, during the treatment time. So this is also very important. The third mistake is giving discount before the patient even objects due to a sense of guilt, and this is very common. If you don't feel this, make no mistake, this is very common from dentists, and we should not feel this. Imagine how many years you had to study dentistry to charge those prices. And there is also your time. You studied 5 or 8 or 10 years, and then you did postgraduate courses. And then if you compare with medical doctors charging their appointments, even without using material, you will see that you are charging this very cheap. Let's see the fourth mistake, and the fourth mistake is underestimating invisible overheads. Okay, so that's also very important. You have a lot of overheads to run your clinic, and even if you are an associate of a clinic, you have the materials, you are probably sharing the costs of the laboratory. So don't forget about all these costs, and also something that is not even here in this screen, your time. Time costs as well. So you have your time, you have your formation, the courses that you did, like we said before, and now all these things which are fixed overheads or variable overheads. Supplies, software maintenance, software license, of course, and all those things that we need to run the clinical practice. And the fifth and last one is lack of coherence or focus. And this in business science, this is called strategic alignment. Very important. So you have a clinic, for example, a very rich clinic, and then of course you want to open this clinic in a nice neighborhood because that's your focus. Your focus is on patients that have a little bit more economical power. And then what are the prices that you need to charge? Well, these need to be aligned with your formation, with the quality of your treatment, and then of course you need to charge this in accordance with the services that you are providing, because that's a specialized service. Common mistakes would be that you do a lot of courses, so you invest in your courses, you do everything properly, and then you don't take care of your clinic, not even of your lab coats or your dental scrubs. Take a look at this. And then, you have a good formation, you are very smart, you have amazing dental skills, hand skills with the patient, but then, you are actually charging the patient incorrectly because you don't take care of your clinic and of these details, all right? So that's also very important. And just to finalize, don't forget the 4 P's of marketing. So we have the product, which is a service in your case because you are a dentist, a specialized service even though you use materials as well. Then your place, where is your clinic and how is your clinic? How did you invest in your clinic? And then promotion, of course, promotion is very important. And then out of these factors, you have your final price, which should be coherent with your strategy. See you guys on the next videos.